Hello and welcome back to part 2 of our Operation Archangel, where we are working towards building a mixed Clone War era Imperial fleet. Our first goal to be able to get a squadron of Arc 170s. Last episode we ended, after some slight disappointment, with the basic assumption we need more money. We need more income.
Can I help? Here you go.
I've done a little bit of crafting, which means we're able to make an alien omelette. That's $1 million there. We can sell a couple of these as well. It's not the best prices, but better than nothing. We'll keep those for the minute. We'll keep you. We'll keep you. We'll definitely keep you. Right, we'll get rid of those. Get rid of all this loot that we got last episode as well. That's going to give us a little bit. Now these damaged hyperdrive cores, these are what you use to make SETA drives. I don't think I've ever actually managed to get enough to be able to make a SETA drive. So we're going to get rid of both of those. Because we don't need them. We'll keep hold of them, another one, and we can get another $1 million. And we'll keep hold of everything else. So there we go. That's $1 million. Now, that gives us $3 million. That would buy us a semi-decent medium ship. It would put us closer to be able to get a large ship. But I think what we need to do is we need to think about working towards that new kind of Imperial... Oh, just noticed something here. Yeah, getting our Imperial Admiral rank. So we went from officer in the original series to being demoted to, oh, it's one of these drug den style apartments.
Hi there, how can I help you?
Who are you?
I'm Corin King, researcher of sentient life technology, self-employed for the time being. Those naysayers at Jingo Tequila will eat their words when they realize what I've achieved.
About research?
I'm researching a sentient onboard computer, one that predicts, learns and loves. Imagine that. Safe travels, deadly precision, and a sophisticated companion to boot. My invention will revolutionize our lives, with your help, of course.
Offer help? Processing panel unit 7A. Oh, hey you look like someone was awful. Mind helping out. Think of the effects of the computer. Technical parts, but I can. Well, Xenon. Attached to Xenon ships. We'll accept that.
Hurry, I am itching to get started on my next experiment.
Oh, that's interesting. Is this meant to be in the game? This seems very X4. I know where there is Xenon ships. In this game, you can find Xenon ships in the unknown regions. Interesting. Right, cool. Anyway, yeah, we need to expand essentially our money making capacity, and we need some blueprints, and we need to be able to work towards Admiral, so then we can, eventually save all our pennies in our piggy bank to get a Star Destroyer. Or something akin to a Star Destroyer anyway. So, we're going to need some defense modules. Now, the control center would be fantastic. That's the big disc thing. Well, that's 20 million. We're a long way away from that. If we went with an admin center, and then the disc, and then we need some turrets as well. D6. Where is the... I think the RH3 burns through a lot of his money, but we've got enough to start making defensive modules on his stations. And eventually we'll get, I think there's a station battery there, but that's well, it's actually achievable. So we'll confirm that. And that gives us some money to be able to start working towards getting his defence station. Now, I'm in two kind of minds whether to, one, build it in Dathomir. If we built it in Dathomir and we made it a production one, it will go towards being able to get us CSA military ships. We know there's New Republic kicking about in CSA territory because our little probe droid was destroyed by an E-wing. What they're doing up in CSA territory, I don't know, but you know, ho hum. It would also work towards getting us a defence station. Then we just need to think about getting another station online in somewhere in Imperial sector, because if we look at our initial messages, where are we? List of requirements, Galactic Empires, 2 production stations and 1 frontier defence station. A frontier defence station being a station with an administration claim module in a government sector bordering either a contested, unclaimed or enemy sector. That might not actually work. Government sector bordering contested, unclaimed. They've changed it. It used to be, I'm sure it used to be neutral, contested, unclaimed, neutral, or enemy sector. In which case, that helps us a fair bit, because what we can look at doing them. Did it say bordering? Bordering, yeah. So, if we built it, I mean, we could build a defence, we could turn this one into a defence station and then build another one, say like in Scipio. Or blueprints, modules, production modules, Durasteel plates, they're 4 million. Right, so what we'll do is we will build ourselves a new station, and we are going to build it in Scipio, because with Scipio, if we can get some trades off with Sinar, they also sell Imperial ships. Not as many, not as kind of the top tier ones, but I think you can get, what can you get from these? You can get some Catwells, you can get some other, it gives us some other options, such as builders, freighters, that kind of thing. Right, so let's just quickly look. Energy cells. Who's buying energy cells? I mean, we could build another energy cell factory up here and then convert that one into a defense station. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to buy a new plot. We're going to build it in Bastion, and that's going to be our new energy cells. It's going to be exactly the same as that. And then we're going to upgrade this one, because this borders an unclaimed sector, and that should hopefully get us what we need. So I will make a start on that now. So, the stations are kind of up and running. I'm still light on one builder to upgrade our Munlis station. But I thought what I'd do is I'd see if I can find the. It seems our CSA probe got destroyed. I thought we'd try and have a look for the CSA dry docks. And whilst we are on our way, just see if there's any missions kicking about, mine removal, that kind of thing. New Republic have sent in their big fleet into Ord Mantell. There's not much in the way of resistance. There's not much we can do about that as it stands at the minute, so kind of ignore it. So yeah, so we're gonna fly there.
Disengaged. Autopilot. Jump beacon.
And see if we can find the CSA wharf, and then we've got an idea of what we need to buy. Well, there's two things. So there's the CSA wharf that sells ARC 170s, and unless it's changed in the update, the Incom, they sell ARC 170s as well. So we'll do a couple of these mine missions as we're going, and then we'll catch up soon as we know what's what. So we have found the wharf. Among other things, we've also found the mining guild and another bounty hunter station, a couple of trade stations. CSA territory does seem to be crawling with Mandalorians at the moment. You know, we could sort that. So let's have a quick look. So medium ships. If we are looking at Clone Wars era ships, we can look at, so these from the Clone Wars era, little shuttles. There's the CR-70. We can get those as a Corvette as well as the freighter version. So they could be quite cool. There's some little support ships. Don't know how good they are. I've never used them, but you know, we can give them a try. What else do they have? There's the G9 Rigger, which is the most ugly ship in, or one of the most ugliest ships in Star Wars. This was Anakin's stylish ship for a short while during the Clone Wars TV series. They're an alright freighter. I can't remember if one of the starts has you in one of these, or it did do. Anything else? Gazontes, Action 4s. Action 4s are really good miners. And then small ships. So, a couple of things we could get already. We could get a Z95. Now, this version of the Z95 I don't believe it's the Clone Wars version, because the Clone Wars version has a much bigger wingspan, and we'll see about putting an image up of that. But the Z95 is a nice, cheap little fighter. They're not bad. They're good cannon fodder, basically. And one of the newer ships is the LAT. Let's look at the LAT then. So you've got one choice of engines, so the LAT thruster engines. You have got full array of thrusters. Let's have a look. If we went with the Combat Mark 2s, that'd be pretty good. And then, what sort of shields can we have on this? So we can't have the military ones, but Corellian shields are never a bad shout. Yeah, Corellian shields are the best for this. I don't know what they'd give. We can't select them at the minute. Then weapons-wise, we can't give it any weapons from these guys because we haven't got a high enough reputation. Which is slightly annoying, but, you know, there you go. I don't know what those income ARXs are. You've got the IX4, the IX8. Usual array of software. So they don't look like a bad little trader. So if we were to go... basic scanner. Give it a trade computer. 7,000, we can give it that. It'd want flares. It'd need a pilot and then 2 service crew. So for 500,000, that's not a potentially bad option. It'd be whether or not we could get some weapons from elsewhere. So we've got the arcs. Now the ships that we're potentially looking at. So these do the Clone Wars era Y-wings, fully armoured. These are one of the most armoured version, if not the most armoured version of the Y-wing. Good little ship. We'll probably end up getting a few of these. Another new one is the LAT gunboat. Decent hull, very decent hull for a small ship. Don't know, obviously we've not got much in the specs on it. Then we've got the arcs. These are what we're after. The aggressive yeah, I can't say it. Arc 170s, recon fighters. Aggressive recon something. Aggressive recon combat fighter? Something like that. That's going to bug me now. Anyway, lovely looking ship. Starting price 215. We're probably going to be looking at maybe 500,000, maybe a bit more. And then we've got such as the Delta 7s, which are the traditional Jedi Starfighter. And then you've got the Eta 2, which is the Interceptor version. So this is where we're going to basically be getting our fighters from for our clone era fleet. So now we've found that, that's fantastic. We can go and find this guy. We can go comms. What can I find? Faction rep. And they should tell us. Okay, so we are at the CSA's big shipyard. It was half a jump away. A jump away. And our Quintons that's just jumped into sector. Yeah, lovely little R Quintons there. Very nice. So let's have a quick look. What do you have to offer? Right, so looking at large ships then we've got the Acclimator 2s, which is an assault ship. Fairly brawny. I've used the freighter version of the Acclimator. Pretty good ship. I would imagine a fully gunned up version will be even better. We've got the Arquintons, the original, the ship design that's gone on and on and on and on forever. Probably a pretty good ship, unfortunately, because we've not got the license yet. We don't really know what's what. And then there's the Acclimator 1 freighter. Extra large ships, and that's what we're here for. We've got the Venator. So 1.5 million hull points. We can change all the colours on these Venators as well, apparently. Can carry 1 medium ship, 18 smalls, and has a ship capacity of 664 and 1 medium. So we can definitely cram a fair few fighters in this. We're looking at 56 million for just the chassis. Now, by the time we're able to get this, because I'm going to assume it's capital, yeah, capital ship license, this should be cheaper because we should be friendly enough with them to get a discount. So now we know where we can get the ships. We just need to focus on getting the money so we can get the ships from them. So I'm going to fly back to our base in Munalist. We might do some missions for the CSA on his way back. I've accepted a mission for just some securing some resources and things like that. We're going to get a shuttle on with that, and then we'll see what we can do. Right, so we could do with some new traders. Just to kind of help with some of the missions and some of the stations. So I thought what we'd do, instead of buying another TIE shuttle, we'd get one of the new guys on the block, and we'll give it a go. Now we can't have any weapons on it, but what I'm hoping we can do is there is a bounty hunter station down here, which we might be able to get the weapons for it. That's going to take us a couple of minutes. I've kind of been doing a bit of a tradey trade episode because most of the missions that have been offered aren't kind of that good. Except that. As regards to for the New Republic, against the New Republic and against the Mandalorians, we're a bit snookered in the way that we've got to kind of do these little trading missions to get any decent money.
Imperial goes empty.
But you know, it's cash at the end of the day. Hopefully, once our stations are up and running, we can focus on actually building our fleet a bit more. We need to see about what we're going to have as our little capital ship, and at the minute I'm thinking the Catwell, the Arrestor cruiser, just because it's a little bit different. It's got some decent firepower with the turrets, and we can hold a lot of fighters, so we can get kind of like a bit of a carrier fleet going on. We might start going after some traders and things like that. So I will continue these wonderful missions to try and keep our bank accounts topped up, and then we'll give you a little bit of an update when there's something to update with. Okay, so we must have hit a criteria or earned a certain amount of credits because we're being promoted to an Imperial Admiral, which is fantastic. So let's go and do that. Don't think this will give us access to the capital ships, but we will accept it nonetheless. Actually, first things first. We better destroy these mines before we kind of go through them. So I will do this
Disengage.
very quickly, and then we will accept our promotion. So we are at the Imperial headquarters. We are about to dock. Let's see if we don't fly over the docking pad. And then we can receive our new rank. Just dive over this chair in a very unceremonious. Imagine, like,
Hello.
this person, these two people viewing me diving out the top of my TIE fighter, scrambling down the front. And like, so who are you? Oh yeah, I'm the Imperial's new admiral. How are you all doing? Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Austin? Davina, you're going to be too expensive. You're going to be too expensive. Austin, Austin, Austin.
Hello there.
Right. Austin Stringer. You've got a very important job. You're going to be the new station manager for
Thank you for your confidence in me.
our new base. You dress for the part. I like you. You look smart. Your skills are cheap, and you know I can afford cheap. So I just need you to Austin, don't go. Austin.
All personnel.
No, wait.
Can I help?
Yeah. So before you go, here's some leaflets for you on your way. Whoa, that's a very mean look, isn't it? He does not look like a happy employee. Don't worry, mate. Ooh. Okay. See you later. You just manage it how you want. You don't even worry about reading the leaflets. No, we're not going to the same. Oh, thank God he's gone. He looks so angry. Don't know why. Right.
We're happy
Steve
that
rank.
you've continued to work alongside us and wanted to reward you for your efforts.
Thanks.
It's an honor to present you with a new rank amongst our organization. Of course, this rank comes with great
Can I
benefits.
have
These benefits
a
are
Star
tied to the
Destroyer,
rank,
please?
So if you lose the rank, the benefits go too.
Thanks.
But with your record, I'm sure we won't have to worry about that. I
Well,
hope you find these rewards fit into the work
I
you've
am
done
plotting
and
to
make the most of them.
overthrow you.
Oh, and you may also
Anastasia,
find that certain organizations under our jurisdiction
Arellano.
now have interest in you joining their ranks.
Arellano?
Once again, thank you for your efforts.
Arellano?
We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much. Show me your licenses. So I own that. We're nowhere near that.
Good luck out there.
Just quickly check something. So the blueprints for the modules, I was looking at the plate one. So that's still 4 million. So we're not getting massive discounts. We did need, so one thing we're going to need as well is shield generators. Contos shield dome. Ooh. What ship blueprints can we buy from you? Star Destroyer ones. Ah, these are expensive. Oof. I would like to eventually have a large station. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you
Good
very
luck
much.
out there.
Can we buy anything new? So we've got our Admiralty rank. Buy ships. No. So we still need to work towards being part of the militia. And 546 that can hold ships. I had the light cruiser at one point and I couldn't get on with it. The engines on it are very, very fragile. It's definitely a sport ship. It's not something you can really take on your own. What are you for hybrid? 13 million. No. Not even close to that. Right, so we still haven't managed to find a builder for this station yet, but I'm more wanting to get this one online. So that's what I'm still working towards. Most of this episode will most likely be... I mean, we're not actually spending any money at the minute on getting this done, because I've been supplying the station myself. What are we waiting on? Trade offers. Build storage. This is the module prefabs and the Durasteel plate. So what we'll do, we will get let's get our, so when our lat has done its thing there, oh, it's on repeat orders. We could actually do with a bigger trade ship. How much is, so you've got 1600 compared to 9300, that'd be good. Compared to 4,500, but a ship that would be more useful in the long run. Oh, we're not actually that far away from that. Interesting. What about you on a high preset? You're 2 million. Right, it doesn't need to cost 2 million. You only need those. We found out they're actually better engines because you go quicker, and also the cheapest. Shields, what would you need shield wise? You would need, hopefully the smallest shields would do, because we're not really going to be scrapping with you. Okay, so that's 18 million. Turrets. So what if we went with those instead? Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Mark 1 docking computer. Am I ever going to fly this ship? Probably not. I don't know. So if anyone in the comments, the scanners on ships that aren't your own, are they beneficial to have them on, such as traders? So like the Mark 1 or the Mark 2? Because I know they give you more range, but do you need it? Does this help find better trade deals and things like that? Or does it just work on, like, we know there's a station there and we know what the prices are? You only need a basic scanner, and you do need the trading computer. So we're down to 1800. Flares. We'll give you 5. And then crew. You don't need marines. Service crew does make it better, but if we have it like that for now with 10, yeah, we can afford that. Let's add that to the shopping list. And that is our, let's save that loadout. Gazanti, we'll call it mid-spec trader. There we go. Right, so we've ordered a new ship. And then we can get that trading for the build storage on this one, hopefully. Hopefully that'll work. We are, how are we doing on this mission? Oh, this mission is going from bad to worse. But we are making money from each trade, so even if, like, we never fulfill this, the 2 ships we have got working on that, so it's basically going out, trading graphene at the minute, it's on repeat orders, it will keep making it, it will keep us ticking over. So that's good. So yeah, so I suppose it's back to the old grindstone. Let's just have a quick look down here.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Who?
Awaiting orders.
Escape. Where is our lat trader? Well, I just bought that thing. Who's harassing you? Oh, right, we can take that out. So, I'm going to go and deal with that naughty boy. And then we'll pick it up relatively soon. So this is day 3 of recording this particular episode. What we're trying to do is basically get through the station building bit and the money gathering, or the money to get the stations built bit, ASAP, because they're the things that are really kind of like bogging us down at the minute. So this is the second time of me attempting this recording, because the first time we've got a mission which is this mission: weaken enemy forces, destroy 7 New Republic ships down in Odd There's some New Republic ships that we might be able to take on. But as I was flying into Jaeger Minor, there was a small rebel fleet inbound. So, because we get paid a bounty, have we got any satellites? Yes, we do. Because we get paid a small bounty for essentially taking out enemies of the Empire within Empire-held territories. We're just going to have a little wait round this gate, see if they come through, and if they don't, we're going to pop his nose through. It was mainly fighters, it was some A-wings and things like that. Now that's a distress beacon, so that's telling me scout ship's already come through. Let's deploy that satellite. Oh, that's gone pretty much into the
Satellite. Jump beacon. Jaeger Minor.
So that gives us some eyes on where we are. Oh, we're still a little bit damaged. What's that from? That must be from last episode. So what we'll do, we'll just jet over here. Do some quick repairs. Use this little asteroid as cover. I'm pretty sure I saw a Star Destroyer somewhere in the background.
TIE Striker.
New spacesuit. Yeah, we're damaged, look. There's the downside of bigger hulled ships. As soon as you start getting the bigger ships, it becomes less and less practical to actually repair them yourself. Although this one's not too bad. Right, so there we go, look at that. Get his new mic. Yeah, one of the main reasons I'm not wanting to really do much station building on this particular playthrough is because the point of the Rebel Trader playthrough is to, you know, go through the whole station building and things like that. It just seems a bit redundant if we do it on both. And I'm really wanting to like build up to the big combat ships. Right, so let's pop his nose through. Oh yeah. Oh,
Jump
hello.
completed. Yaga Minor.
We'll
Nebulan B escort frigate.
so what we got kicking around here?
Requesting immediate backup.
We've got some Nebulons. What are you?
MC-40B torpedo cruiser.
MC-40s. Alright, we might be able to snipe in and get some kills on the ships. What sort of eyes do we have on this sector? What I'll do first of all, because the other thing I noticed we need to do is we need to get a bit of satellite coverage. Ideally we could do with some advanced satellites, but they cost quite a bit. So it looks like there was a little bit of a Gazanti defense force kicking about, which is no more.
Container.
I'm looking forward to getting the Royal Guard tie as well, because I think it might be a nice trade-off between the... Still got the firepower.
X-Wing T-65B.
What we got? And how much of it have we got? Right, so if that...
A-Wing RZ-1.
What have we got there?
Imperial Light Cruiser.
Light
A-Wing
cruiser.
RZ-1.
We can take out some of these little stragglers. So responsive and sluggish.
X-Wing T-65B.
I'm straight, I'm wrecking your shields. I've also lost it. Where's it gone? It's there.
You're in serious trouble.
Probably.
X-Wing T-65B.
See, the big bonus with the ion cannons in this is basically it knocks their engines out a little bit. I don't know if it just slightly disables the weapons as well if you hit them enough time. There's a full-on system shutdown.
X-Wing T-65B.
Eat space.
Right, is that going back into... No, the light cruise has just decided to do a suicide run.
A-Wing RZ-1.
I mean, it's got a chance.
MC-40A Light Cruiser.
Oh no, it hasn't.
A-Wing RZ-1. X-Wing T-65B.
I see you, sunshine.
Thanks for your help.
60,000, not bad.
Requesting immediate.
You're just asking for it.
Well, you're a good tricksy little pilot, aren't you? Well, you're good. I'll give you that.
I think you might regret that. You're seriously under-equipped to deal with us.
It's a pity you can't do like a cinematic replay on this game.
Go away. Was that it?
Just pack it in, mate.
You're just asking for it.
Wait, Mr. TIE Fighter, please can you get out of my way? This guy's getting on my nerves. Does it fly backwards? Confuse him.
Get spaced.
I can give you more.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no indeed.
MC-40A
No,
light
we will
cruiser.
not be taking on MC-40 today. What's that other X-Wing?
X-Wing T-65B.
I think you might regret that.
So what we need is a big old Star Destroyer or something to just pop on through.
You're wrecking my shields.
Enemy spotted.
Thank you.
Go away. I'm not afraid of you.
You know what, this might actually be easier in third person. Let's see more what's going on. I don't want to accidentally hit those ties.
You're real.
A-Wing RZ-1.
Alright. Oh. No, thank you. That's that
I'm not afraid of you.
MC-40.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just keep giving me those credits.
Damage is getting serious.
Alright, I think we're gonna have to duck and dive out in a minute. Let's just jump out a little bit.
I-Wing BTL-A4.
What we got?
Imperial light cruiser.
Just take stock.
Y-Wing
So we got that Y-Wing there.
I think you might regret that. You really won't
Focus
get
on
far
to
against us.
Oh, you can die. Where's that target gone?
TR-90A.
Oh, no,
Thank you.
no, I don't want to tangle with the CR-90. That is bad news for everyone.
Not what I signed up for. You won't feel a thing. I was nowhere near enough.
You won't feel a thing. That's
Container.
You're not much of a pilot, are you? Am I supposed to be impressed by that?
Container.
you get a good look at what's going on then. There's just not much in the way of that MC-40A. C40B, Nebula.
I don't like this. I'll make it as quick as I can.
Grab some of this loot. It says.
Help!
Woo!
Oh, damn it.
That's what happens when you get greedy.
Ejecting.
Damn it.
Emergency eject successful.
Emergency eject
Container.
successful.
Container.
Right. I didn't like that TIE Striker anyway.
Container.
And we have got some TIE Fighters. Right, so what we need to do is we can't get out of there. Well, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and call our TIE Fighter in. And hopefully it'll not get destroyed. The cavalry's here! The cavalry has arrived! Oh, and there's a Star Destroyer as well! Or Victory. Come on, Victory, you can do it! Oh, now you're doomed. That's if the Victory will actually think. Like I said, I can't remember which episode it was, but because this is running on the later version of X4, there's now like carriers behave like carriers, and if the Victory is classed as a carrier, that's not going to get stuck into this fight, unfortunately. Where's our TIE Fighter? There you go, it's bimbling along. It's okay. Alright, we need to be ready as soon as our TIE Fighter comes through. Right, teleport to.
New attack. I think you might regret that.
TIE Fighter.
That was completely. I'm not reloading it for the simple fact that was my own stupid fault. That was just me being
3-2 Star Destroyer.
extremely greedy.
Engaging.
Right, we'll shadow this Victory.
MC-40A light cruiser.
So the light cruiser it should be able to do some damage too.
CR-90A.
CR-90 should easily be taken out by this. It's got its ion cannons firing already.
Striking.
Don't know why my hull bar is red.
Eat space.
There's that X-wing there.
I think you might regret that.
Where's that Nebula gone? It might be pulling out.
Requesting immediate backup.
MC-40A light cruiser.
Maybe not. are you trying to do? They have got the numbers,
Barrister cruiser.
although they are kind of getting pinned in. Oh, I don't want to be here.
Wide wing BTL 84.
Why are you? Did that even hit me?
Do you know what? I was just thinking the exact same thing. Did that even hit you?
Requesting immediate backup.
How is a Y-wing? Oh, it's not faster than me. It's just...
Hull
Oh,
ejecting.
Need a new ship.
Successful.
Well. So while we wait for our second TIE fighter, I'm just going to see how this little arrestor goes. This Catwell. What's its shields on? Shields 27%. It's lost some turrets and hull.
C-40B torpedo cruiser.
It might actually win that fight. So we're now down to his last TIE fighter. Alright, that's quite impressive, that.
Nebulon V escort frigate.
And that Nebulon B's being wiped out as well. Good. Good. Kill them all. So I'm thinking a Catwell filled with bombers would probably be a pretty good shout. Yeah, because that's...
Barrister cruiser. TIE fighter.
Top up 2, please. And we've learnt that TIE fighters are pretty much rubbish.
Hello.
Yeah. Right. Before we go in this time... Oh wow, I don't think this has got a particularly large scanner.
Container.
We can look at you though. Are you still... No, not the container.
Victory 2 Star Destroyer.
Anything else left? Nope, that's taking back its bombers. That's good. Right, so...
Container.
Well, that were exciting. Almost back to square one. We've lost the only decent fight we've got. I'm not buying another one until we get that station built. I'm refusing point blank. Because that's very much a cycle that you can fall into on this game. You fall into the like buying really mediocre ships. And then flying them in like an idiot, doing what I did, getting greedy, losing them, buying another one, losing them, and then eventually you're literally in a spacesuit, not being able to go anywhere with nothing left to.
Container.
You know, it's essentially game over because you've got no money and no way of making money. So yeah, right. So I'm gonna hoover up this stuff and then make some more money, essentially. So then we can get these stations finished, up and running. I've come to the conclusion as well, the quickest way for us to finish these stations is if we do the hard work and do the trading for the station, rather than waiting for other traders, because I would imagine at the minute we were well and truly blockaded in. So yeah, so back to a Mun list. Okay, so it has taken hours and hours and hours. Maybe not hours and hours and hours. It's felt like hours and hours and hours. But we're finally back at our Munalist solar power station, soon to be our defense station, hopefully. With our last remaining TIE fighter. I have done quite a few patrol missions. I've done mine missions. I've done like picking people up and dropping people off. We've done a lot, but we're finally 1 million plus in the black. The Bastion solar plant is finally making money. I have basically had to send my traders to do it all manually, because no one, either they're not getting through, they're not willing to buy, they're not willing to trade with the Empire. I don't know, but yeah, the getting hold of modular prefabs and durasteel plates and that kind of thing has been a nightmare. I mean, this Gazanti, can we do a live view on it? This Gazanti is an absolute hero. It has done more runs to more stations. This Gazanti basically built those stations for us. We've now got our shuttle. Where are you? That's on the bandwagon. That's just finishing up some orders for some turret components, and getting some more modular prefabs. The prices for the modular prefabs are terrible. The New Republic have basically come in and curb stomped Odd Mantel, but they seem to be struggling the same as we are and not being able to get supplies. So downside is it's taken forever. Upside, there's potential for if we get like a durasteel plate foundry going at some point in the near future, we might be able to turn the tide of the war and modular prefabs. What we'll probably do is we'll turn our Bastion solar power plant into a prefab and durasteel plate factory. We might even look at expanding that into a wharf and shipyard. Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, so what I thought I'd do is to commemorate this monumental event, we'll see the final push on our little
Solar power plant.
Munalist station, because it's felt like an epic tale just getting the goddamn things built. So yeah, so I am going to say goodbye for now, and until next time, and we'll finish off on a little bit of a time lapse of our station finally being completed.